Hello and welcome to GSI. My name is Miko and today we're going to show you how virtual machines help us maintain our productivity without compromising data and privacy. A vast majority of our operations are for our clients located in Australia. Under the Privacy Act of 1988, especially after the Australian privacy principles were introduced, businesses must handle personal information responsibly. This includes making sure data stays onshore, especially when it's sensitive client information. As more organizations offshore their business processes and remote work becomes the norm, technology has evolved to keep up with these new ways of working. One solution that gains traction over time is virtual machine, with Azure Virtual Machine leading the way. You might also know it by its former name, Windows Virtual Desktop or WVD. WVD gives user a full desktop experience, hosted in the cloud. It's scalable, collaborative, and designed for modern teams. It is a great way to outsource data-sensitive work without worrying about security. Now let's look at the pros and cons of implementing this solution. Let's look at the pros first. First, WVD allows for a centralized desktop management. It also scales effortlessly with your team. WVD has a deep integration with Microsoft 365, which allows for a seamless work experience. Lastly, it complies with Australian data regulations via onshore Azure data centers. However, WVD is not a tool without fault. For some users, WVD can be difficult to get used to. It also depends largely on cloud infrastructures, which means it is highly dependent on network connection. Lastly, it may involve more initial setup and configuration. Now let's take a closer look at Windows Virtual Desktop, especially how it works in your day-to-day. The benefits of WVD at GSI are: it provides a secure, cloud-based workspaces accessible from anywhere. It has a consistent user experience across devices. It allows for a faster onboarding for new team members. It has a built-in backup and disaster recovery. It allows for automatic updates and patching from Microsoft. Now let's go through the tech requirements for WVD access. A stable internet connection of at least 10 Mbps is recommended to access a virtual desktop. Virtual desktop can be installed in any device running Windows and Mac OS. More importantly, it's important for employees to have their work credentials. Let us have a look at how WVD is used. To access your virtual desktop, simply open your virtual desktop app. Log in using your work credentials. Make sure to complete multi-factor authentication to keep your access secure. Once logged in, you'll see your full desktop with all the apps and tools you need to work, just like you would at the office. Now, like a normal desktop, you can operate your virtual desktop doing things like opening permitted apps, file and folders, and sending emails and chats. It blocks unauthorized websites, apps, downloads, and even emails. It also keeps the virtual environment exclusive for the actual desktop environment. It is impossible to transfer data from the virtual environment to the real desktop. Not even copying and pasting works. It's seamless, secure, and support the way we work today, flexible, remote, and fast. This way, teams offshore can work efficiently without you worrying about security and privacy. And that's how we use WVD at GSI. Got questions about how these tools affect your work or your data? Send us an email at makeThingsHappen@guildsolutionsinc.com.au or reach out to your GSI relationship manager. Thanks for watching. My name is Miko and we are GSI. Always there for those our communities rely on worldwide.